Are you wasting time boxing up packages and going to the post office or the UPS store? Are you tired of not knowing what you'll pay when you get there? Just Ship offers pickup service and flat rate packaging and postage rates, which takes the guesswork out of shipping while saving you time and money. So quit wasting valuable time and money. Call or text Just Ship at 352-234-3840. That's 352-234-3840. Just Shipped.
This is Ocala Talks with Tom Schmidt, bringing stories that are important to our community in and around Ocala. Plus, of course, a splash of sports as well. Now, here's your host, Tom.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks. Susan Kieran, That's right.
Veterans Helping Veterans USA. Call 352-433-23.
Here at WOCA, The Source. So what we do, Susan, is we go through dumb crook stories from across the country. And then we go to Florida. You ready?
Sometimes you do across the world.
Sometimes I do.
Is that today? Or
Not
no?
today.
Not today?
Just the
Okay.
U.S.
All right.
But there's a couple in Florida.
All right. Well.
So, former indoor football league player Florence Jones, better known as James Jones, was arrested Wednesday after he was identified for attempting to rob a casino. Now, with all the cameras and all in the casino, that's dumb enough, wouldn't you agree? Robbing a casino.
It is. It is. But where? What was he trying to rob?
Well, he's trying to rob the Rice Street Casino. Security footage from the Monday incident shows 35-year-old Jones entering the Rice Street Casino. He's got a bank bag in one hand and his mask in the other. He walks up to the clerk, then he puts his mask on. Demands money from the clerk. Video shows the clerk is undeterred by Jones' demands. She points at the doorway as if telling the former Sioux Falls Storm running back, "You can go out the way you came in." Clearly frustrated, he takes his mask off again and leaves the empty bag with his fingerprints all over it. They were able to arrest Jones after witnesses identified him. He walked into a casino, cameras everywhere at a casino. Walks up to the cashier's window, then puts his mask on. Dumbass.
And she's just like, get out of here.
Get out of here.
Just get out of here. And he does.
Yeah. So this happened in Jefferson County, Colorado.
Awesome. Nice.
34-year-old David Pangelo. He went to his bank's drive-thru. They still use the air-powered pneumatic tubes to get stuff up in that. He wanted to deposit some cash. So he put his cash in the tube, sent it to the bank teller.
Oh, I know. I think I know where this
With
is
a
going.
with a deposit slip that said deposit my cash. Well, the bank teller called the cops. Cops showed up, asked Mr. Pangelo could they search his car because they had probable cause. You know what the probable cause was?
The other side said something on the note?
Nope.
No?
When he'd reached into his pocket to put get his cash out and put it in the tube, he also put 3-gram bags of cocaine in the tube at the same time. His car was searched. They found a plethora of drugs all ready for distribution. He was arrested for distribution of narcotics. He's been released on bail. First off, bank teller snitched him out.
That is. I mean, that was...
Just keep one bag for yourself. Send 2 bags back. Say that's the fee for being a dumbass. He goes and look, as a recovering coke addict, which I am, who would carry their bag in their pocket with their money, I could see how this happened. But this guy was a drug dealer. He sent 3 bags to the teller. Hey, I know I only sent $100 in there, but could you make it $1,000 on the deposit? A little something for your effort. A little something for you. And you know he's freaking out when the cops show up. You know he's got to be. Dude, I didn't do anything wrong. I'm not robbing the place. I deposit $100. 4 20s, 3 5s, 4 1s, 3 quarters, 2 dimes, and a nickel. $100. They make me laugh. Some of these stories make me laugh. Wait, are you ready for this?
I don't know.
Police have arrested 43-year-old Michael Miller. He actually has admitted to starting over a dozen fires over the past 18 months in and around the Tucson, Arizona area.
Okay.
It's not unclear what his motives was. But when the cops finally caught him, they asked him how he started the fires because they couldn't find any accelerants or anything, no paper or anything. They were really curious how he started the fires, which led to them then arresting him for burglary of unoccupied dwellings. Because he told cops he likes to steal underwear from laundromats and people's houses. Bras burn the best, he said. It's not clear what his motive was for going into the homes, but he picked them at random. Nobody was seriously hurt. They took his phone in. Wait, this guy's a really bad creep. Not only does he go rob underwear from people's houses and laundromats to start fires randomly, so he was charged with arson. Once they charged him with arson, they got a search warrant for his phone, found a photo of 3 different fires he'd set, along with a ton of pornography, including child pornography.
Oh.
He's facing 11 counts of arson, 3 counts of burglary, 5 counts of possessing child pornography.
But bras burn the best.
That's what he said.
I wonder what's in the material that makes
I don't
that
know,
possible.
but there was a lot of bra burnings back in the 60s.
Well, that's true.
You know, I don't know.
Well,
But I guess bras burn the best. Who knew?
well, obviously women did in the 60s.
But this guy, not only is he a creep stealing people's underwear out of their houses,
He's a perv.
he's got child pornography on it. I hope he rots in jail.
Well,
You know.
or that whole sign thing that you talk about.
Oh,
the
yeah,
sign in the neighborhood.
Oh, yeah, just drop him off. Here he is. Elkhart, Indiana.
Oh, nice.
The police there tried to pull over 25-year-old Musab Al-Hussein. He's from Minneapolis. They tried to pull him over this Wednesday night when they spotted him in his red Ford Mustang doing 120 miles an hour in a 70. Musab wouldn't stop, though. He kept going. 25 miles later, he finally pulled over. When the cops go, "Why did you just pull over?" He goes, "I thought it'd be fun to see if y'all could drag race me." Drag race.
Drag race.
He was arrested on several charges, including reckless driving and resisting arrest without violence. What part of you doing 120 when you go by the cops, them turning their lights on and pursuing you, do you think's a drag race? This guy. I can't unsee this. Hamburg, Louisiana.
Okay.
If you haven't got your stimulus check yet, I hope you handle it better than Marvin Smith handled it.
Uh-oh.
51-year-old Marvin Smith, he was upset last Friday because he kept checking the mail for 23 straight days because he was getting one mailed to him, not direct deposited.
Right.
He hadn't got a stimulus check. He called numerous times, was told just wait. When he didn't have a stimulus check, he come back in the house angry, going to call the Social Security Administrator, the Treasury Department, the IRS again. His mom goes, no. They're going to tell you the same thing. He proceeded to get in an argument with his mother about it. Well, he got fed up with the argument. He stormed outside and set his mom's shed on fire. When asked why he set the shed on fire, I was angry with her. She didn't have my back in this disagreement I'm having over my stimulus check. Marvin Smith is now in jail in Hamburg, Louisiana on a $15,000 bond for arson. Mm-hmm. His mom, I'm not getting him out.
Not getting him out.
And
his stimulus check will now be used to replace the shed.
Well, no, the stimulus check, because it's $15,000 bond, he needs another $100 on top of that $1,400 stimulus check to cover the 10% he's got to get into a bail bondsman to get out of jail.
Well, no, but he's got to pay his mom back to replace the shed.
Well, the stimulus check's got to get him out of jail before he can pay his mom back to replace the shed. How angry? What? How's that coming? I'm so mad at you. I'm gonna go burn down your shed.
Isn't that what you talk about? What I don't know.
I just don't get it. Of all the things you could do, burning that. What probative value does burning down your mom's shed do?
And wouldn't
so she's out a weed eater, 2 garbage cans, and some beach chairs.
Well, in the shed.
And the shed.
Those aren't cheap, depending on the size.
If it was a 10 by 10 little aluminum shed, then he just burnt the inside of the shed. It didn't burn down. And those are $150 to replace. Just what? I'm so mad at her. I'll get her back. You'll see, my pretty. I'll burn down the shed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. And, Mom, I'll show you. Yeah. You rot in prison right now.
Burn down the shed.
Stay right there in jail.
We're going to take a break. When we come back, more dumb crook news, and guess what state it comes from?
Florida.
Yep,
Florida.
That's right, Florida. Right here on 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
Veterans Helping Veterans USA. Call 352-433-2320. We help veterans and their families with limited financial assistance, counseling, employment referrals, and a food and clothing bank. You can help in making a huge difference in the veterans' lives we serve by donating food, clothing, household items, or direct financial assistance. All donations are tax deductible. Veterans Helping Veterans USA. 352-433-2320. Thank you for your attention, and God bless America.
You know what you want to do in retirement, but do you know how to get there? Tune in to Coasting into Retirement with Gary Marriage of Nature Coast Financial Advisors, Sunday mornings at 8 to get answers to your retirement planning questions. Plan today so you can do the things you've always dreamt about doing in retirement. Listen Sunday mornings at 8 to Coasting into Retirement with Gary Marriage of Nature Coast Financial Advisors.
Our firm offers insurance services.
On June 15th at 8:30 a.m., Dr. Hal McSwain of First Congregational United Church of Christ and Rabbi Z.F. Harari of Temple Beth Shalom of Ocala will be my guest to let us know about the Ocala Tree of Life Sanctuary. This sanctuary will have Jews and Christians worship under one roof. Be sure to tune in. Again, that's Tuesday, June 15th at 8:30 a.m. Brought to you by the First Congregational United Church of Christ, Temple Beth Shalom of Ocala, and your friends here at WOCA The Source.
Hello, I'm Johnny Cash.
And I'm Elvis Presley.
Or at least